is you're going to take 3 cars, image planes, you're going to work 3 image planes out, and you're going to have top, front, side, all of it. Find cars that you can have all the views, okay? And then from there, you're going to do just exactly what I did today, but minus the extra amount of detail that I shoved into it, okay? By default, a lot of people go in and create the wheel well. I always recommend the idea of doing this. You can come in here and take broad strokes, because you know when you hit 3, it's going to cover it pretty decent. Right, and just kind of come in and make that thickness around. Okay. And then I'm going to split the polygon. You're going to use interactive splitting unless you're using 2011. If you're using 2012, you're going to pull your hair out with interactive splitting. You see how I took large strokes at this curvature around? That's what I want you to do. Okay, bless you. Center pivot. I'm in the view of the side right. I need to make sure that this profile here is matching right, and it's not, because look what it's doing. It's turning. So I'm going to take this profile here, grab those 2 ends right there, and see the distance of this curve is right here. Look. So I want to move that there. These other guys, I bet you they need to be closer to here to create this movement. And I got that moving on. Done. See? If I hit 3, look, I got a nice arc wheel well. Real simple. Right? This is the problem. It's when I go to start moving into the rest of the car. A lot of people just go and say, oh, this is awesome, easy. I watched Joffrey and Bobby do this, so it must be just easy to just say extrude and let's just go crazy. The spiring is the way it fools you. Is you think, oh, I can just do this, and this will be the front paneling. I'll just do that. Maybe right here. I could do that. Okay. Okay, and then I'm just going to spiral again. But I'm not spiraling anymore. Now I'm moving into the movements and direction. Right? The idea is to extrude everything again, but if you extrude everything again, you're going to go way too far. You're going to have segments in here that are going to have nowhere to go. So I'm just going to do this. Look at my direction now. Look at my flow. I'm redirecting everybody. You listen to me, because I'm the director. I direct where you go. Okay? Look. Stop it. Right in here where there's another informational break right there. Because why? Because now if I want to inject an edge loop in here, which every time you inject something, do something with it. Okay? Don't just leave it. Look how I'm trying to organize my movement with these guys when I insert a new edge. Right? Look at that. Move this guy out. Okay? Because what? Because now look at that. I can create a new edge right here by itself to start accommodating this movement in here. See that? Insert edge loop right in the middle, as I always say. Bend it a little bit. Why? Because that's bending. Okay? And don't just work out this view. Go to the top view or the front view. Okay? See that? Look at that. That's going nowhere. Okay? Then this peak here needs to be, let me get rid of this back view. It needs to be matching with this segment right here. In fact, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to leave that there and organize another shot going in. But if this is the pillar going up, well, that pillar's over here. And here's the next segment of it. It's going there. Look at this craziness I got going on. I'm gonna have to reorganize it. Watch. And what am I talking about? This. Look how I reorganize it. Moving. thickness, thickness. Okay. Because look, insert another one. Do something with that. Okay. Look at the top view. This is janky. I don't have a top view. Then I'm going to work out the difference in this view. Look at the movement. See how this is starting to match that movement? That needs to match that one too. Okay. Then this hood didn't need to exist. There should have been a line in here. So I'm going to have to try to cross-organize these two together. Break between the two. And there's my headlight, so I can't be over there. I gotta be right here, because there's a whole nother hood going on in here. I think it's because I don't have the top view, so this really is killing my surface information of constructing. It definitely is. Wow. Is that me, or is that... That's funny. Kendo! That's okay, we're just... I'll dock you 5 points for that. Alright, this is ugly. But I'm going to insert another one just to show you an idea. Look how I'm looking. I'm looking at wireframes moving in space. Okay. Look at that. The spiral is going to fool you. Okay? So obviously have a plane for the top view is going to help quite a bit. Alright? I'm just going to move on the side. All I want you to do is have a very rudimentary car, so I don't want you to even have the X amount of details that I got right here. Okay? I want you to just build it really rough. Don't worry about, this isn't a contest on can you build a car for me now. Okay, that's not the point here. The point is to give me what I'm looking at. See how I insert an extra point in here? Once I insert an edge, I'm going to move these other guys out because I need equal distribution. And I'm focused on that. Okay? I insert that edge right there. Break the distance. Look at the distance here. Look at the distance between that one, this one. And look at the arc. I want to focus on multiple different things. Direction, flow, distribution. Okay? Now, go into the side door. Okay? It doesn't have to be perfect, and it's not going to be, and I don't want it to be. I just need you to understand what we're going after. Okay? Look, move that vert. Look at this flow. I cover from A to B. Okay? And I work everybody else out in the middle. Insert, insert, insert. And I didn't do anything with that. Why not? Because I want equal distribution, and that's all I was trying to insert that for. Okay? Now, again, insert another one right here. Why? To break the door. Take this edge. Extrude. Come all the way out. So right there. Or wherever that back door is. I'm going to say right in here, up to the wheel well. Okay? Because look what I'm going to do. I'm going to extrude. I don't extrude crazy. I just pick a couple of edges and extrude them because that's where I need them to be. I don't just pick every edge and say extrude like crazy. See that? I'll put this over here. There's A and here's B down in here. What do I do in between? Insert edge. In between. Look at that. Okay. Look at this guy. Got some kind of weird quad effect that's going to happen right here. Okay. But not unless I split it. Append. Boom. No more triangles. All quads. Look. Edge. Extrude. Very methodically. Okay? Because I don't want to go crazy. And I'm going to hit myself a wall if I just spiral out of craziness. And that just means picking all the edges and just hitting extrude. You don't want that. Putting that edge right there. Do something with that. Look, another edge. I won't even have to go out and meet this group right here. Look, I'm going to pull this guy all the way out to here. A, B. And then take this edge and extrude out. Because what am I doing? I'm focused on flow and direction and all of that. Right? Take that, merge it. Look, take this edge now. Extrude that out. Look at the movements I'm going after. Look at this line of action. Look at this line of action. That's too much. Break this difference here. Make him nice and smooth. Look at that line of action. Break them. Go to my top view. Look at the distance. There's my course of action right there. Does this make sense about distribution and edge flow? Right? Because look at it. I mean, I'm purposely trying to make it nice and consistent. Why? Because it looks good, and that's the way modeling should be. When you go out there and show people your models, or you say, look at my art, you say that, and they look at it, and it's a 3D model. They look at your model and they appreciate the final render for like a split second. Because what do they want to do is they want to get to the meat of your model, and that's the mesh. And they can dictate if you're someone they're going to want to hang out with, or they're going to be someone that they know they're better at than you are. And it's easy to kind of decipher that just by looking at your mesh. If I look at your mesh and it looks dirty, I got this in the bag. Okay? I'm not worried about you. I'm going to model circles around you. Okay? But if I come to you and I look at your mesh and it's nice and clean, whoa, and you took time, well, now you become kind of a force to reckon with. I'm probably going to be hanging out with you more. Because my mesh don't look that good. Okay? We are all judged in some way or another based on your creed, all of it, right? And so why should this art be anything different? It's not. Okay. I insert. I scale. I'm constantly moving. Look at the back butt. It's not that far. It's over here more so. It's round. We'll round these dudes out. I'm not even building this CS anymore. I'm building something crazy new. And look at I got a little pinch in here. What's causing that? I don't know. If I bring up my poly count, it's got one vert. So why is it doing that then? If I hit 3, it's still doing that. Well, I know that's not right. When I hit 3, it should not do that. So it lets me know that there's something going on in here that it's not telling me. So why don't I just get rid of a face and append it back and see if the problem still arises. If I hit 3, it's not there anymore. It's over here. Okay, then it's something over here. So if I hit delete, append back again, hit 3, it's not there, it's here. So there's something going on with the surface, but I got to get to the bottom of it. Why? Because it needs to look clean like this. See, this is consistent, clean. It's good. It's not that. That's an eyesore. And there's something wrong there. But I'm going to go ahead and delete everything and reappend it back until I get these guys talking the way I need them to. Split polygon by adding 1 point right there, snapping it here, and moving it out, I get the same thing. There's something wrong with this face right here. If I append, maybe it's this one. Maybe I need to conform it. I can still see it. It's right there. We're going to get to the bottom of one of these guys. You see what I got to do to deduce the problem down? Whoa. Alright, I'm going to change my merge settings to something better. So when I go to soften, I still see stuff right here. So it tells me there's something wrong here. But who's the culprit? There. Nice and clean. And if I edge loop in here, kind of keep this nice little edge right here. Get a nice little hard line right there. Okay. Where's that side door? Look at this movement. Wonky. Turn it. Okay. X-ray. Where's my back door slit? Right in here. So I kind of have to get back in here and contour something close enough to here to match it. But once they start to move that guy, everybody's got to kind of start to lean into that same movement. Okay, insert edge loop right here. There's my door slit. Insert edge loop. There's my door slits. Right? Look, I'm going to move this guy. I'm going to work on here now. Okay. I don't care how it looks. I want you to build 3 cars in this same organization. You don't even have to get the door slits in there. Just give me movements. Give me focus on direction. Focus on consistency of distance, of spacing in the polygons. Okay? We're not building all the details in here, so you don't have to go crazy. Okay? But you got to give me what you can. Okay? So I grab that edge right there. I'm just going to extrude it out. I just take it from A to B. Look, here's B. B should be ended up somewhere around back in here. And B should maybe end up right in here. If I go to the front, it's going to be more like over here. Okay? More like there. And I come in here now and work out the differences. Easy enough. Insert edge loop. There's the peak of that spot. Here's the peak of this spot. Insert another edge loop again. Again. So I can get this movement to be right. And what am I doing? I'm focused on flow and direction and all of that. Look, there's my little Hofmeister kink. That's what it's called. Worthless name. And look at this little section in here, cross section. Why do I want to bring it that far out then? Because look at all the divisions in here that I need to go into. Well, bring this guy back. Start a new edge. A to B. Insert. Why insert? Because look how many divisions I have where. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Merge. Clean. Direction. Flow. Look at that flow. That's the ugliest car I've ever built. Does it make sense? Yes, no, maybe so. Come on. A little. You're not going to build the car in detail. We're just going to focus on direction and flow of the car. Only thing I'm going to be watching for when you bring this in tomorrow is looking for your consistency of your distribution of polygons. Is it even? Is it clean? That is the whole point. We need to get that stuff down first before we start modeling any type of detail. Okay? Because if we can't hit that home, the final car is going to look even worse. I want you to do 3 shells. Just like this. Okay? If I hit 3, look at that. I got a car moving already. CS. I got a CS car moving. It's ugly, but we get it, right? Look, if I get in here and say edges, extrude, edge loop, three edges makes a hard one. Look at that door. Wow, like a car now. All right. Got a car moving. Right? Look at that. Rims. Extrude edge, or insert edge. See how I inserted X1 there? I don't need that. So I'm going to deselect this guy, get rid of the rest, insert one over here, and it won't go all the way through because this kind of crazy combination is happening here. Good. And then what? Then I can just split polygon the rest of these two here. Look. And collapse that guy. Bam. insert edge all the way through. So now when I hit 3, look at that thickness and everything. Let me just hide this stuff real fast. Look, I got myself a car. Huh? Almost. A little bit of wonkiness. Look at this surface wonkiness. You see this stuff in here? I can see it. That's why I made it the shine on the sheen on the shader really specular so that I can see crap like this. This is problematic. It's an easy fix. Oh, that's why it's extrovert going all crazy. See if I add one here, that's going there. Don't need that. Don't need to go in there. Delete that edge. If I select that, turn to wireframe, where's it going? Everywhere. So I want to get rid of all these other guys here, keep that, and just get rid of this guy in here. So I want to say delete edge. But I got these edges that are doing nothing, so I want to combine them. Okay. This is not flowing very feng shui, so I need to fix that. I need to have this be continuous because that's where it meets, but I don't need that triangle around. Collapse it. Now if I hit 3, look, all that craziness in here just went away. No more pinching. But I still get a wonkiness in here. Look at this wonkiness. And I know it because I can see it in the polygon. Look at that. See, look, there it is right there. Wham, wham. Why is it doing that? Because that edge isn't straight. Look, if I make it straight or make it nice and cleaner. I don't even think that's the word, is it? Cleaner? Now look at this line, how it flows real nice and gingerly now. Okay, watch. Flow. And what am I looking at? Just like object perspective. We made you draw one line. We want you to draw another line and keep it consistent in spacing. That was the whole purpose of object perspective. To get you to understand what you're going to see when you get here. Look, why did I move that? Because the movement was, look at this. This is straight and that's going a little bit inside. But if I make it nice and even, all the way across, that's probably going to guarantee me some good movement on the surface. Slightly move it out. Right? Now if I hit 3, look, nice clean consistency. No warping. No little nuance. A little bit of something in here. And I can see it. And there it is. Why is it doing that? Because this dude's forcing itself to work too hard. Look at this dude. He's working overtime. Look at that edge. Is doing nothing. All right. Look at that. Just boom, 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 doing nothing. But if I move this out, or if I move this guy back in a tad, because see how this is going boom, outside and back in? If I correct that little flow to be more uniform, gliding through it, okay, look at this, same thing. This edge is there, but it's straight and it's doing nothing. Okay? If I have an edge and it does nothing, then I don't need the edge because it's doing nothing. If I pull it out a little bit so slightly to get myself a nice gradient little motion of movement right there, and I go and hit 3 now. There you go. Consistency, clean. I move things around with a nice blend shading so I can see if the surface is turning wonky or warping in any little direction. And as soon as you see that, then you know there's something wrong. But if you don't, you got yourself a car. Okay? I'm going to add another loop in here. Why? Because I want it to be nice and hard right there. Why? Because that's what it is on the CS. Nice and hard. Wham! Okay? So why shouldn't this be nice and hard? Look, another. Add 3 lines right in there. Bam! Nice and hard. Come on, right? That's control, man. All right. 6. I'm going to, oh, please tell me I recorded that. Okay, good. Look, group, duplicate, scale minus 1 and X, not that, Z. Okay, let's get rid of this stuff for a second. That's the weirdest car I've ever seen. That's not a CS by no means. You all know that, because the CS would not do that. And see how the lines, see how I kind of overlapped a little bit like that? It's okay. Combine the mesh, just grab those verts in the middle, just scale them together. I pull up the poly count all the time because I want to know what's existing. How many polys am I working with? Right? And it says 72. If I say merge, 36. Bam! Oh, got myself some wonkiness in here. What's happening? Wish I could see it. Oh, it's because this dude's got a hardness in here somewhere, I bet. He's got an interior line. Why are you there? Let's see if they're everywhere. Oh, they are everywhere. Okay, that's easy solve. Just go to the top view and just say this one in the middle. Get rid of all the faces in the middle. And you're like, you didn't pick anything. But I did. There it is. It's those dudes in the middle. If I get rid of those dudes, hit 3 down. Bam, nice and clean. Wham, wham. That wasn't hard. Just, I don't even care about you finishing the car. I just want you to build me 3 cars with this in mind. Don't go any more dense than this. Don't get into the details of the lights and all that bit. Just build me like a 1957 Chevy truck or something really rudimentary. Okay, because all I want you to focus on is just the consistency. Yeah. Tonight? Yes. Jesus Christ, man. You guys are killing me with this schedule.